welcome to Bitches of Horror, episode 69.
Yes, and in this episode we have a Monsters of Film Women in Horror special.
Yes.
Yes, we had the festival this weekend and we got to see all of the films. We're going to review the ones that we haven't already reviewed. Yeah, but they showed a short film package from Berlin, and then we showed MFA and Saryad,
Our film.
yes,
Revenge.
and Let the Corpses Tan.
Yeah.
And first we're going to start with presenting Final Girls Berlin, which is a festival in Berlin every Women in Horror Month. And they focus on bringing forth the women behind the camera, not only directors, but screenwriters and producers. So if you're a female and you want one of your films sent in there, then just send it in. We'll put the link in the box.
Yes.
Yes, and we had the chance to meet Eli Levy, who hosts it.
Yeah, she was there and she was very cool.
Yeah,
And we bought a t-shirt.
yes, I have mine, but mine's
And
green.
a sweet bag.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it was really nice, and hopefully in the future we can go.
Yeah, that would be
Yeah.
amazing.
Yes, so
Let's start.
What?
Yeah, okay. So first we have a short film called Nothing a Little Water and Soap Can't Fix by Jennifer Proctor from 2017 from the US.
Yeah, and this one, I wasn't
special.
really ready for it, because it just started, and in the beginning I wasn't really certain what was going on, and then all of a sudden I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Like, I realized what was going on maybe a minute in.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, I see what they're doing, yeah.
So it's basically a bunch of bathroom scenes from different horror films, so not only, but but from different films, cut together into some sort of sequence thing, and it's an experimental film, but it totally works. I really
the
liked
build-up is amazing.
Yeah.
And the payoff
Yeah.
is so good.
So good.
And all these scenes, I'm so nostalgic. It's
Yeah.
even from Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
It's comedy, drama, it's horror, it's so good.
It's really fun. So I'm not sure if this is out in public yet, but if you have the chance to see it, definitely do. And if it is out, I'll put the link in.
Yeah.
Definitely share it when it is out, because it's amazing. It's so much fun.
Great concept.
Yeah.
Great idea.
Yeah, there's not really, because this film isn't made. It's made. It's edited.
Yeah.
Is what I would say. There's no, I don't know what to call it.
Additional footage.
It's just an
besides
experimental
the footage that is,
edited film, but
Yeah.
it's very well edited.
Well put together.
Yeah, very good.
Yes.
So yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Me too. 9 out of 10.
It's fantastic.
Yes. Okay, moving on to Metamorphosis from China from 2017 by Elaine Xia.
I don't know. I'm
Sorry.
bad at Chinese pronunciation. but
Yes.
This is about a woman, an older woman, who delivers food to a house.
Like takeout.
Yeah, and sees that her husband is there with another woman.
So, she gets angry.
Yeah. And this film, I thought it was sometimes very confusing. In the beginning, I didn't really know what was going on, because they didn't really explain that. But I do like the concept, and I like the fact that it's an elderly woman who's...
Yes.
Not elderly, but an older woman who is the lead.
And I did like her character.
Yeah.
It was very good, very well played. And I also liked the music.
Yeah.
In certain
Oh, yeah,
parts of the scenes. Yeah.
They had some Chinese classic music, the singing. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. And the story was good. And I also liked the costumes.
Yeah.
The characters were. Like the colors of the dresses and stuff. It was very good.
Yeah.
And the ending was nice.
Yeah.
It was very nice.
Yeah.
Like the composition of certain things in the end.
It was good.
Yeah.
There's also, I'm not sure if it was on purpose or not, but the girl, her daughter, was named Albert.
Yeah,
But
I was
I
a bit
think-
confused what was going
I
on
think
there.
either they chose the wrong name or maybe they, I don't know, did a misspell or something. But her name wasn't Albert in Chinese, of course. But in China they have usually an English name and a Chinese name. So I'm not sure if something like went weird in that transition there, but it was very confusing because
It
at
was
first
very
it was like,
confusing.
oh, okay, did
'Cause
they
I was
want
like,
her to be a boy?
Who is
or...
Albert? I'm like, have I missed something? Like,
Yeah.
Is there another?
I mean, I've
Child?
never heard of Albert being a female name, but then again, it could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, so otherwise, I quite enjoyed it. The acting
Yeah.
was very good.
Yeah. I will give it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, me too. 8 out of 10.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Waste from 2016 from the US by Justin Rachkiewicz.
Yes. This is about a man who works at a waste factory.
Mm-hmm.
I think mainly for meat or body parts, like...
medical waste.
Is it medical waste?
Mm-hmm. That's what it said in the description.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah. Maybe it's medical waste then. Or the body parts anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he lives with a woman who's a bit special.
She's first.
She likes cooking.
Yeah, she loves cooking. And this short film is wow. Like just Roger's character, the main guy, he's brilliant.
Yeah, he's
like,
very awkward.
Yeah, just the way like he stares and looks and observes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This whole film is very awkward, but in like a good way.
In a good way, yeah. And Olive, the roommate, is like his opposite, so they work very well together.
Yeah.
It's very interesting to watch them.
Yeah, she's cute.
Very cute.
And the acting is fantastic, and the story is original and...
Very original, and the dialogue is so good. And like all the quirky things that happen, you're just like, wow, what?
Yeah.
And it's also very cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like a a black comedy, like a dark comedy, but it's also like it's like a dark romance story.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a romance. I don't know. It's just like a friendship thing.
Yeah.
It's just very cozy, but at the same time very disturbing.
Yeah. It's like, oh, it's so cute, but then when you think about what's happening, you're like, well, that is disturbing,
Yeah,
but it's so cute.
Yeah. I really enjoyed this. This was probably my favorite out of all the short films, or maybe the whole festival even.
It was also quite beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was well shot, and just everything was really good about it.
Yes.
And I give it I think I might give this actually a 10 out of 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
Me too. I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, it was really, really
Yeah,
good.
it was my
I
favorite.
can't think of anything to complain about.
No, me neither. So, great job.
Amazing.
Yep.
Next up, we got Home Education by Andrea Niada from the UK, 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we can talk about awkward as well.
Very awkward.
It's about a family who's...
A mother and a daughter.
Yeah, a mother and daughter, and their dad is deadish in the bed, laying in a bed. And basically it's about this mother and daughter trying to wake up their father, or the father. And the house is very strict, rules. You can't let dust come in, no dirt. You gotta do everything
but in moderation.
cleanly, yeah. You gotta like wash your hands before things, and you gotta make sure you keep everything nice and clean, and many rules and many, I think about, have you seen Matilda?
Oh, that, I was
if you think of the
kid.
teacher and the really mean one, that's like this, do
yes,
do
that's
that.
like the mom,
Yeah, she was like that sort of.
Yeah. But I really liked the girl.
Yeah.
I really did.
She's very good. Her
Yes.
emotions and everything.
Yeah, and the looks on her face when she's like asking things and trying to figure out things in life and stuff, and her reactions to stuff she finds out in the woods, and it was very good.
Yeah,
and also the use of insects. There's a lot of insects in this film and references to it. I hate insects. I think it's so disgusting. Like when I saw maggots, I was like closing my eyes, but at the same time, it's like, okay, just watch this. Cause
I mean,
it works.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Amazingly shot film. I don't know if it is that on
Mhm.
purpose, but I had some Twin Peaks vibes in it. There's this one scene when they come into the forest and it's like a puddle of water and like two trees. So I'm like, oof, that's Twin Peaks right there. Don't go in there, Black Lodge. Yeah, there were just like some things, and there was this sort of like sequence thing that was in the film that it reminded me a little bit of the Todeskin.
Yes.
And it reminded me also about David Lynch. It was very
Yeah.
Lynchy,
Like combined.
surreal. Yeah.
But the first thought I had when I saw that, I was like, "They're Todeskin."
Yeah.
I think I have like 2 or 3 other films have been like that. I'm like, "They're Todeskin."
Yeah.
Definitely.
But yeah, it was. It took a weird turn as well. Like towards the end, it didn't really go where you'd think it'd go, which is of course a positive thing. You never like a movie where you can figure it out from the beginning, but.
And it was quite absurd, but when you think about the way she has been taught her whole life, her actions make sense. Like they make sense. But it was a very good short film.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great imagination. I hope this isn't something from her own history, you know? I mean, you know, there are mothers like that, there are fathers like that, but
yeah.
Yes, a special parents. But yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I will give this a 9 out of 10.
Me too. 9
Oh, we're like in sync today.
I know. Short films are usually like, you know, it's the feature ones where we kind of butt heads. Yeah, next up we have Blood Sisters from Australia, 2017 by Caitlin Collar.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 girls who initiate a blood sister ceremony. Yeah.
And this one is very funny.
Yeah, this one kind of reminded me of a mixture between like Tragedy Girls and Deathgasm.
Oh yeah. Also because it's that accent.
It's not the same accent.
It isn't. Okay.
New Zealand. There's a little difference there. It's close, but it's not the same. But I don't know. I just think like probably like the ritual stuff and stuff like that was and like the humor in it.
It was very funny. It was that one thing that's going on with their hands. That was so funny, and the decision they made. Yeah,
it's a very over the top film.
Yeah.
I don't know, like it started out really good, I think, and then I like it kind of dropped me in like the middle part.
Oh.
I don't know, but it got a little bit too much. The one of the girls really annoyed me.
Okay.
The one who had the house.
Oh.
Yeah, she got like a little bit too much, just like but it is very funny, and I mean, I guess they are meant to annoy you because they're like, oh my god, oh.
Well, I think everything was meant to be over the top, so the acting and their personalities were supposed to be over the top.
Yeah, definitely.
So I can't really complain about that because I think it was a deliberate choice.
Of course, but just character-wise, it's just like, the other girl was actually like, you know, pretty smart-ish, more smart.
The smart one in the bunch.
Yeah.
The 2.
Yeah, but yeah, I really liked how it proceeded and
and the ending.
Yeah.
That was really nice.
Yeah.
And I saw it coming. Like when it started, I was like, yes, do it, and yes.
Yeah, fun idea, very fun.
And kind of bloody.
Yeah, a little bit.
Kind of bloody, a little bit. Yeah, tad.
Just tiny bit.
But I will give this an 8 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
Oh, so close.
Yeah.
So
it's good though,
close.
yeah. I did enjoy it.
Yes. Okay, let's move on to our last one. It's called Friday from 2017 from the US by Laura Moss.
Yeah.
And it's about the day of Ted Bundy's execution. And we follow a girl that is taking photos of people for money, and we follow her evening. Yeah.
It's kind of set in like the 70s-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe 80s. I'm not sure when he was executed.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
This film was amazingly shot.
It was.
Yeah.
I worked very good cinematography.
Yeah, cinematography was really good. Yeah. And
the main character.
She was amazing.
Yes. She was very good. She was.
Yeah, her acting was great, and the character in general was like, she was like young and innocent, but not like too innocent.
No.
She was just, she was a good.
Kind of like laid
Balance.
back, controlled, but
Yeah.
powerful at the same time. Like every little expression she moved like meant so much.
Yeah.
Like it was very good. And I did like the story.
Yes.
I did. And I think this one really stands out from the other short films because it has a kind of different pacing and rhythm, and it just feels different.
Yeah, it does.
All the other.
I think that I mean, most of them were very a little bit like comedy, while this one is just serious all the way through.
Yeah.
I mean, there's maybe some fun stuff that happens in it, but it's very serious short.
Yeah, it is. And there was like one moment that kind of hit me really
Mm.
hard, even though it wasn't like so horrible, but like for this character it was really horrible.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
Yeah.
No.
It felt really
Yeah.
bad. It's very good. I think the only thing that kind of like it was the ending that kind of confused me a little bit.
It depends on what they were thinking of
Exactly,
going with the ending,
yeah.
which we don't really know.
Yeah, it's kind of open, but
Yeah,
at the same time, it's like because of the story.
because it follows
yeah,
a real life event.
Yeah,
like
it was like,
type of
okay, well, what
thing.
is it? Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little bit like, okay, are you going for this or this? And that's fine with open endings, but I would kind of have liked it to be.
I want to know what they
A
were
little
thinking.
bit, yeah.
I want to know what they were thinking.
Yeah.
Just
But this could definitely be a really good start for a feature film.
yeah.
I'd
would
love to see
Yeah.
a feature film from Laura Moss, like, because this was amazing. Yeah,
So what do you give it?
9 out of 10.
Me too. 9 out of 10.
It's great.
Cool. So let's move on to the feature films.
Yeah. Yes, since we already reviewed MFA and
Saryad.
we're going to move on to Revenge
Yes.
by Coralie Fargeau. Maybe I can't
Yeah, I think
France.
that was close enough.
2017.
I would have done a much less
Maybe.
job. So.
And this is about a girl who's having an affair.
Yeah,
Or
she's
he's
something-
having an affair with
she's
her
his
her
mistress.
Yeah. And they go out to this really nice house in the middle of the desert, I think in Mexico. And yeah, 2 guys show up. And
Yeah,
they're
his
his
hunting buddies. Yeah. And they're like, well, we're gonna hunt, and she's kind of surprised, but
Yeah.
she's like, okay,
She's cool.
well,
Oh,
okay,
cool
yeah.
friends. And then
Yeah.
something happens, and then she gets in a bad situation.
Yeah.
And then things escalate from there.
Yeah.
As you can hear from the title, there is a bit of a revenge going on.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this film, the cinematography is out of this world.
Like the location, perfect.
Yeah. I was wondering, like, the whole film, like, how much did it cost just for the location? And that desert, you know, if you film a desert, that's a vast area. You're going to need
It
a lot of
is.
area to shut down and be like, don't
Yeah.
come in here. Because that was, sick. It was like, whoa, desert.
Like just the pictures they had of the openness and the desert.
Yeah.
And amazing.
It was very, very beautiful. And just
Yeah.
everything was well shot. Most of the SFX were really good.
Yeah, the SFX were really good, especially the ending.
Yeah. It's very bloody.
Yeah.
Graphic violence a lot. There were some things that did annoy me in this film. I don't want to spoil anything, but when you see it, think of her back. And there is just some inconsistencies in wounds, and like when you go through the film, that some wounds disappear and some wounds aren't really tended to, but then they are tended to and stuff like that. And that, like, there was this one part I was just like, if she turns around now and she doesn't have anything on her back, then I'm walking out of this theater.
But you did not walk out.
I did not walk out, no. But there are some inconsistencies in that, and that was probably my biggest thing about the film. And not the biggest thing, but the biggest issue I had.
I really liked the kind of attention to details, like her earrings.
Yeah.
They were so cool.
Yeah.
I had those kind of earrings when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like the plastic star, like the pink.
Yeah, I really like the
Yeah.
wardrobe in this.
Yeah.
Like her clothes, even like the guys' clothes.
Yeah.
And the nudity of not only women but men. Yeah, because the main man, he was like nude for a lot of the film.
Yes.
And that is something I feel is very different. because I mean they did focus on her ass a lot in this film. Don't get me wrong, and nothing wrong with that. But
No.
it was good to see from both parts.
Mhm.
It wasn't only focused on the woman, but also the man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Character is really good.
It is, and I like the way that they film this a certain type of scene, like the thing that happens to her. I like the way they filmed it, and the kind of message in that scene that people kind of ignore what's going on and just let things happen. I like that kind of perspective in this genre. It's kind of refreshing.
Yeah. Yeah, great music,
Mm-hmm.
fantastic music,
Yeah.
and I think the only thing I could think of it was a little bit. Sometimes it was a little bit long, like
I didn't
in
feel it
between
was
things that
kinda long.
happened, and some scenes were just like a little bit dragged out. I felt, but I wasn't bored during it.
I was never
It
bored.
was a good film, and especially towards the end, it like really
Yeah, like
paced up.
yeah, it like when it was ending, it just kind of
Yeah.
I was like, yes.
This really-
whew.
It kind of this film. It doesn't remind me of it, but it really made me want to rewatch Hidden in the Woods.
Oh, we have to watch the new one.
Yeah, the remake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just I don't
It
know
was
why,
the first
but it was just like
film we saw together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe it was like a mix with that, and then since we went to the bar that we met at,
Yeah.
and I
Yeah.
don't know, it was like, oh, Sarah, Hidden in the Woods.
Oh.
No, but it was very just it was a good film.
Yeah, I kind of love this film, so I will give it a 10 out of 10.
Really?
It's my first like 10 out of 10 for a feature this year. Yeah.
Oh, this year has been about 2 months.
2 months. Yeah. Okay, but I haven't given a 10 out of 10 for a long time.
Oh, yeah?
A
Maybe
couple
not.
months. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10.
Cool.
It was good.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to Let the Corpses Tan from 2017 from France and Belgium by Bruno Forzani and Hélène Caté.
Yes. You might recognize them from Strange Clubby Bodies, Tears and Amer. Ahmed, I mean.
Mhm.
Amer. They have a very specific type of filmmaking, yeah, and it definitely shows in this, even
Yeah.
if this one is very different
It
from
is.
their other two
But
films.
a lot of their typical things can be seen in this one.
Yes. It's about a group of people who steal plates of gold. Or what do you call them? I don't know. Gold. Yeah, gold plates, right?
I think so. I only know the Swedish word. Guldtackor.
I don't know. Gold. They steal gold.
Yeah.
And the police are after them. And yeah. And then there's other like small stories intertwined. It's
Yeah,
like
like
it's
side
like,
stories
Yeah,
that
it's like
happen.
3 different stories that are like kind of intertwined with each other.
Yeah, but it's kind of like their signature, like to do lots of stories that intertwine, and so yeah, you can't be like sleepy when you're watching this film. You can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna, what's happened? Because I got a bit confused sometimes.
I do think this is their weakest film that I've seen. I mean, I've only seen. I'm not sure if they've done more, but I did see Amer and
Amer is very good.
Yeah, and Strange Colored Bodies, Tears, and
I have to rewatch that one too.
But I think that one of the biggest flaws of this film is that you don't have any connection to the characters. There's so many characters, and you're just like, meh.
Yeah,
and the one character that you kind of have a connection with, she's like not really a big part of it.
Yeah, you wanted to see more of her because she was very interesting.
Yeah.
Like I was like, well, if we will see more of her and she will really, I don't know, do
come out
her
somewhere,
thing or
yeah.
something, then this film will be good. It'll be really good. But
yeah, it just kind of.
And then they threw in some characters, and I had a hard time to like keep track of everyone's name and stuff. I was like, oh, he was okay, but the cinematography was very beautiful.
Of course, I mean
it was. Like,
they can't make a movie that's not well edited or
well
like
shot,
beautiful.
Or
lighting,
lighting.
everything is just really good.
And just some concepts of some of the editing and how it fitted together, and just the colors and
music. And
it was that was amazing. Because when I saw those parts, I was like, yes, this movie's really good. And then when they stopped and some other parts, I was like, well, no, it's not as good anymore. And then I was like, oh my god, it's good again.
They had like the dream sequences and stuff, and that was really cool.
Yeah.
And I kind of wanted a little bit more of that and a little bit more background to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because then they kind of like used it towards the end, and it was just like, well, okay. It kind of like, I don't know. Everything just felt a bit flat. That's like I don't know. It wasn't really bad, but
It
got kind of boring.
Film.
Like after a while, it's just like too much. Just like it's just going around in circles. Like, okay, he's doing this and he's betraying him and he's betraying her and blah blah blah. And then it was.
But I did like the Western feeling.
Yeah.
Film.
Yeah. It was like a Western giallo.
Yeah, kind of
Euro crime.
And like the standoff with the eyes, like everyone has the close up of the eyes, and that was very cool actually.
Yeah. But overall, I kind of hoped for more from them. But it's not terrible, but I do prefer their other films.
I will give it a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I recommend their other films before you see this one because they are really good. Both Amer and, Strange Colored Bodies Tears, you have to be prepared for that one sort of because it's very confusing and weird.
And it jumps from like time to time and space to space. I was kind of sleepy because I saw
that was
very late, so I missed some stuff and I was just so confused.
It's a very different movie, and if you don't like strange things, then it's not a thing for you because it's just way out there.
But if you do,
and if you're really into cinematography, this film's definitely it's amazing.
Watch it.
Yeah, that was it for our Women in Horror.
Yeah, it was. And I had a great time. It was
one of the
so best weekends ever.
Yeah, and it was fun to see Sarah again because she's home over for the weekend from Prague, and you have to drink a little bit, have to eat a little bit, and go out, and just can't wait for her to come back.
Yeah,
so we can
3 more months, and then I'm back forever.
Yes. Unfortunately, we didn't get to do a lot of Women in Horror things this month, but we'll keep up on Women in Horror throughout the year as well. Even though there's a month for it, you can't just not.
No, you have to. It's Women in Horror is every day.
Yeah,
all year long.
Good directors, indie directors, women directors, everyone. Throw them at us.
Yes.
And we have some other Versus one coming up. I know you guys like the original Versus remake one. So if you have any advice to what films we should compare, please let us know. We do have one already that we're planning.
Yes, but we will do more definitely.
Yes.
So give us one original versus one remake that you want to see.
Yes. And if you have any Women in Horror you'd like to bring forth and want us to bring forth, if you want to bring forth yourself, please let us know. You can email us or write to us on Facebook or just comment in the video. Yeah. Yes. So as always.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
And stay horrific.
Bye.
Bye.